Hey guys, hope this is working. Doing a video on my survival spear walking stick slash beating stick. First, it's a 6 foot Chinese waxwood. I took and stained it and put a little bit of light coat of varnish on it, and as you can see, I got some bank line, some of the bigger bank line on here, a little bit of paracord, and a little bit more bank line. And on this end here, get the leaves off, got a spike. Drilled a hole in there, used some Gorilla epoxy, put this stainless steel rod in there, sharpened it, makes a pretty good spike for walking, stabbing, whatever. And on here I've got some more bank line. I'm still going to put a barb on here to where it can be used for, you know, fish, frogs, what have you. And on here I've got a swivel off of a cast net, which they're pretty strong. Everybody knows that if you've ever used a cast net. And I got a bunch of bank line. That way if I have to throw it and it's sticking to anything, I got a way to get it back. And then and on this end, I took a little eyelet, screwed it in there and epoxied it. That way if you had to, you could use it as a, you know, fishing pole or anything else. Or you can use it as a pot stand. Stand it up, use it to cook over your fire, you know, put you some wire, some bank line, whatever, hold over the fire. But the neat thing is, I made several different ends for it. This is a piece of PVC with a coupling that I glued together. I got some Gorilla tape, camouflage. And then I put the 3-part epoxy in there. Through here I got 2 pins. One where it can't go any further down, and then another one up through here to where it can't be pulled out. And I epoxied all that together. But the good thing is, fits right on there. Now you've got a 3-pronged gig. Just recycled stuff, you know. Use it for small fish, crayfish, frogs, whatever. And sometimes you can, you know, you'll pinch in between here. That way, you know, sometimes you won't be able to stick them, but it'll hold them. And then you can pop that off of there. Then, really want to get to it. Then I got a little gig. Take this off. Of course, I can't right now. Give me just a second to get this off and out of the way. But with this on here, guess I haven't done it yet. Thought I did. But anyway, still got to drill a hole in there. Then you put that in there, and you've got this little gig for frogs and such. You know, another option. You know, these ain't really all that tough, but it's better than trying to make a, you know, one in the wild. You know, if you don't have the material or whatever, it, you know, come in handy. It's just food. You can use it for fish, you know, whatever. Just about like the same other, just different type. Then, get into the bigger stuff. You got the big boy. They all fit on there. Another gig. For getting almost anything you want. That's a pretty heavy duty one. It's all one piece till you get up here. I'm gonna take and weld all this back together as soon as I can get the get time with the welder, I'm gonna weld all this together because they kind of like cramp it together. There's a little weld here, a little weld there, but I'm gonna weld this top piece and over here just to make sure that that don't come off. It's made by B&M Spears. It says it's hand forged. It's got the barbs on it and all that, but you know, it gives you another option. And then the original thing I made it for, everybody knows what this is. Then if you want to get some bigger game, hogs, such, put the cold steel Bushman on it. Can't go wrong. See, and everything gets, you know, everything's out of the way. It, you know, if you had to, what I thought about, instead of putting the screw in there, because you only put the screw in there to keep it from jamming down on it, because it gets down on here, it's hard to get out. So I've got a screw that's in the pouch that I can put through here, just keeps it from going down any further, because man, I've had to beat this thing off. One of the best things that I think you can have in your bag is this Bushman. It's spring steel. I throw this in the trees where I had to cut trees out with a chisel, everything else to get it out. Holds a good edge, good bushcraft knife. Make it into a spearhead. Just about anything you want, really. You know, I mean, you can feather stick with it. You can use a baton with it. But what I like about it is it goes right there on that spear. Now I've got a defensive weapon, or I've got, you know, food getting. I mean, I can get some food with it. You know, hogs. It's been used, not this exact one, but, you know, gives you 6 foot. You know, you can get things away from you if need be. But that wood right there is almost indestructible. Some of the best there is. I got this one from Bud K Magazine, I think. I want to get another one, but I'm gonna cut it down. I got some other ideas for it, but that's my video on my survival spear, if you want to call it that, survival walking stick. You know, most people got a bag with them, so you don't need a piece of PVC and all that to, you know, put inside of it. I'd rather have something extremely strong. You can watch a video on this waxwood right here where they beat a Dodge van slap to death with it. Never breaks. They throw it through a concrete, or throw it through some plywood, and it sticks into the into the wall. I think it was a brick wall, if I'm not mistaken. It's unbelievable, and it's a spear. You could always use it, throw it up, tie a rope to it, bring yourself up if you have to climb somewhere. I mean, it's extremely strong, guys. But I thank y'all for watching. Leave me a comment on what you think, improvements, or anything else y'all think I might be able to add to it. Only other thing I might add to it is, you know, some different type of cordage later on or whatever. But you know, like I said, leave me any suggestions in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch y'all later. We're out.